Hello, everyone! And things are different now. So, I've made some changes. Some specific to YouTube, some specific to Twitch, some apply to both. First of all, I've got this buddy right here. This is a Logitech Brio. I forget exactly which Brio it is, but I got this. This was one of my. Okay, I don't really know what to say. It's one of my, unexpected finds. I actually found this, this was the unexpected find, and I got it. And it is a working Brio. In fact, there's the camera, and this is a privacy cover. 1080p webcam. I will not be using the built-in microphone on this, as I don't know if you've noticed, but I use a headset. Anyways, why do I show it? Well, I'm going to start using it starting in July. Also starting in July, I will be doing longer live streams, aiming for 1 hour now rather than the previous 30 minutes. There might be a 30-minute live stream before the 1 hour live streams start. However, I am recording this in the middle of June, so I don't know if I've already done that yet by the time this goes up. But I do have a couple of things I have that will be affecting Twitch and YouTube, and they're independent. So I might as well start off with what I'm doing on YouTube. I have partnered with YouTube channel Matthew5760 to start a new YouTube channel of the two of us called The Two Tough Boys. That will be in the YouTube link as well as in the YouTube description. Now, for those who are on Twitch, wondering what do you have new on Twitch? Well, I have set up a new system where you can vote for the car I use in the next race, where if there is an activity in Twitch and enough time has passed, you will be able to vote for the car I've used for the following race. Not the race that I'm in for the next live stream, but the race I'm in for the ongoing live stream. That will also come into effect starting in July. For those who are on YouTube and want to see the Two Tough Boys YouTube channel, it's in the description, and we've already got a video up already as of the day of this test. Now, for those who want to use the chat when I'm live, feel free to do that. However, I have to make an important disclaimer. Please follow the terms of service or the community guidelines for whatever platform you're on. If you're on YouTube, follow YouTube's terms of service. If you're on Twitch, follow Twitch's terms of service. Reason I say this is because I'm not going to name the account, but I ran into an account where they were violating the terms of service for that platform. Again, not going to say which account, because I don't want to give them away. And if I give them away, I could get into trouble myself. So I'm going to play it safe and not mention it. However, I would like you to all follow the terms of service for your corresponding platform. Additionally, I would like to point out a couple of things that haven't been pointed out yet. First of all, I've noticed, and I'm not going to say where these came from, there have been some misconceptions about my chat being unmoderated. Not true. I do have human moderators and AI moderation, and I don't like to call it AI moderation, but it is technically AI moderation, so with the use of moderation tools and moderation software, including on YouTube and Twitch directly. The reason I bring this up is because I had someone during my previous live stream text me asking if the chat was open for full use. But now this was someone I knew personally, but For those who are wanting to use the chat, feel free to use it. However, keep in mind there are some rules and some moderation. Usually it's the platform rules for YouTube or Twitch, whichever you're on. I try to avoid getting in the way. However, if anything unusual pops up and something like a bunch of the same character, like unusual characters or emotes or whatever, pop up, they will be flagged by the automated, what's it called? I keep forgetting the name of it, but it will be flagged by the automated chat moderation. With that in mind, be careful if you are the only one in chat, as you could falsely flag the automated mod. Again, I forget what it's called, so I'm going to use multiple terms when I refer to it. But it is automated. The AI, again, I don't like to say AI, but the automated chat moderation tool, as well as human moderators, might know. Now, I've already mentioned it to the human moderators to try to stay as far out of the way as possible, but like I said, the automated systems can get in the way sometimes. Now, the reason I bring this up is because I've actually had, every now and then, a few people who have had this happen, where they falsely trigger the automated system even when our human moderators determined that it was totally fine. If this happens, we will bring it up to the automated software program. Again, I forget what the actual software is called, but it is automated software. So keep in mind that it can happen. Now, regarding the chat, and I know I've been talking a lot about the chat, do we record and store the chat logs? No, we don't. We actually don't. And I say we, and I mean I, and the moderators, don't actually store any chat that happens on the platforms. The platforms might actually store the chat. YouTube and Twitch might store your chat. But if they do, that's fine, as long as, again, you are not violating their policies. With that in mind, I'm going to stop right here because I don't want to talk about chat for another hour and a half, especially because if you looked at the title, you know that I'm not trying to get all into chat. With that being said, regarding the Twitch car votes, those are exempt from the automated chat moderation, whatever it's called. I don't remember. And yes, for those who are on YouTube, I plan to implement something similar. However, at the time of this going up, it is not ready. So, if you are wanting to do the car votes and you're on YouTube, be sure to head over to Twitch, twitch.tv/Jonathan Hansel, also in the YouTube links as well. With that being said, I'm going to stop here because, like I said, don't want to go talking for an hour and a half on chat, especially because I'm sure most of you are going to do what I said and follow the policies of the corresponding platform, either YouTube or Twitch. I'm not trying to call out anyone by name. However, if you do happen to get flagged and it is accidental, be sure to let me know, either in YouTube comments or Twitch whispers. However, it is important to note that the moderators might also mess up every now and then. If they do, I will have a talk with them. So, thanks for sticking with me for this time, and if you guys want to see more, I am going to be doing 4 weeks in a row, starting June 29th, and every Sunday for 4 weeks, play a Forza game. Unfortunately, I will not be able to stream the Crew Motorfest on July 6th. I know I previously said that, but because of a situation outside my control, I was unable to set it up for me to stream that in time for July 6th. And with the way it's going, it doesn't look like anything of that is going to change. So, my apologies for those who wanted to see me stream the Crew Motorfest, especially those on YouTube who saw my Lost Channel video. But if you want to see me play the Crew Motorfest, I will be working on a video of that separately that will be put up on YouTube and Twitch, because yes, Twitch does allow you to upload videos. However, don't expect that to be up anytime soon. Anyways, thanks for sticking with me, and I will see you in my next live stream, whenever that is. Either this coming Sunday or the next, which I actually don't remember when I'm putting this up. Probably after, but we'll see. Again, twitch.tv/Jonathan Hansel if you want to join me on Twitch, and I'll see you in my next live stream.
Feel the ground shaking underneath, trying to take me alive.